Hi Cancer, Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for June 2018 by Amma. Please also listen and pay attention to your rising sign and to your moon sign. I am uploading these videos a little bit later. I am dealing with allergies, which makes it very difficult for me to speak sometimes. However, I did upload all of the Vimeo videos for each and every sign of the zodiac, including yours. And if you are interested to get a whole new reading for download and purchase through Vimeo, the link for that will be down here below. For a private reading, contact me at ammalightworker@gmail.com. You may also visit my website, ammalightworker.com. Please stay tuned because, as always, I will be doing a live Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac during the mid-month. So, when you subscribe, and thank you for subscribing, please notice the little bell icon right here next to the subscribe. That's the notification bar. Turn that on and it will notify you each and every time that I either upload videos or I do live streaming. For this reading for you, I did open 3 cards, and the general feeling that I am picking up have to deal with changes that may appear to be coming at you out of nowhere, having to make important choices and decisions. Particularly for some of you, this could be in regards to a relationship. For some of you, this could be you making a wish or really hoping for something to happen. And also, I keep getting maybe walking away from anything that could be negative, anyone or anything that could be negative. It's like you are creating in your life room for new things to happen. Now allow me to break this down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up is the Wheel. To me it means the karmic wheel of your fortune will shift and change the direction where you thought you were going for the better. It also represents unexpected new developments, important news or important information that again alters and changes your course for the better. Now allow me to tune in psychically so I can hear what does this mean for you. For some of you, they are referring to your mood, they are referring to your nerves, they are referring to your anxiety, or even they are referring to your anger. For some of you, I keep getting that you may really find it difficult to navigate and to gain control of your emotions like anger, frustration, irritated, that feeling of getting stuck, or even the feeling of loss and grief. Is going to take you a while for you to figure out internally what do you need to do so that your life starts to feel more grounded, more balanced. There must have been something happening recently in the recent months to some of you, because there is the sense of loss, losing someone, but also there's the sense of gain. For some of you, there's going to be changes in the place where you live. You could be the one leaving, or people who live with you, they may decide to move out. For other ones, you may just decide to do some renovation or rearrangements to a place that you live. I do see the beginning of something spiritual for some of you. Maybe you have an interest in anything that could be metaphysical or exoteric. For some of you, you may just simply be reading about it, watching a video about it. Maybe there's going to be some sort of a documentary on TV. But I do see some of you hearing something and being very, very, very curious to find out more, being very curious about this information. For those of you that in some ways did feel stuck, or maybe you felt like maybe you needed some change, that urgency to have some change, I do feel that change will happen, but it's going to happen in a different area of your life. It's going to happen. It feels like you wished for a change, or you made this wish, but now that you have completely forgotten about it, now this change, this wish will happen. It will just happen a little bit differently. That you pictured it in your mind. But again, I keep getting the sense that for some of you, you already expressed this desire, you made this wish, or maybe you even prayed about it, but now you completely forgot about it, and to your surprise, it will show up for you. There is a sense of traveling for some of you, but I keep getting a sense that this could be some traveling that could show up for you last moment, or it could also be a little bit spontaneous. For some of you, they're telling me that you need to focus on the signs. There is a sense of you need to connect with your spirit animal. You need to connect with that part of your soul that in some ways is connected maybe to the energy of a god or a goddess. You need to bring that forward in a new way. You cannot suppress this part of your life, or you cannot suppress these emotions for a long time. They need to be channeled, but they need to be channeled in a healthy way. So you dealing with your inner world, and you finding a way to connect maybe to people, finding a way to feel connected to the universe, either through spirit guides, your spirit animal, or simply through having fun, okay? Simply feeling connected to someone, and it's so fun to be around them. That's how this transition will happen for some of you, but something's got to change. I do see again spirit animals are coming through for many of you, but I also keep getting the sense of almost prophetic light, like kind of dreams. Pay attention to the dreams. For some of you, these dreams are going to be quite prophetic or very vivid. The next card that you have is Queen of Cups. If it represents a person, this may be you, because it does represent a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. So this card may be representing you, Cancer, regardless of your gender, because this is a general reading. The meaning of the card is it represents a person who's very mystical. They have a creative, intuitive side to them. Sometimes they appear to be isolated in his or her place, and at times they may also appear to be manipulative. So again, that's the meaning of the card. Now allow me to break it down one by one. For some of you, you have been a little bit too isolated. It's like almost either that was your way of dealing with the feeling of loss, for those of you who have experienced loss. So maybe that was your way of grieving and dealing with a loss. Or for other ones, maybe you were too much into working and you pretty much got yourself into a routine. So now you need to break this routine. You need to socialize a little bit more. You need to take initiative, or maybe you need to concentrate on new ideas, new way to have fun. You need to boost each and every area of your life. So put energy in other areas of your life that you feel these areas there's not much movement, so they need some sort of a re-energizing of energies. Recently you have been steering your own juices. There's a lot going on internally. But for other ones, I do feel that this could be due to a relationship. Maybe that relationship, maybe you need to sort out things in terms of a relationship or decisions in regards to a relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be make it or break it, but maybe decisions that are going to affect a relationship or a marriage that you have. If you are someone who normally maybe you don't put a lot of importance on how sexy you look or how desirable you are, for some reason I keep getting a sense that many of you Scorpios are going to take a healthy approach to feeling sexy, feeling attractive. If you were someone who maybe you were not ready to start dating again, you may suddenly feel this change, and you may suddenly feel like you are now more open to start dating again. There's definitely a lot of sexual energy and sexual attraction coming in for you in the next few weeks. Sometimes keeping too much to yourself may not do you any good. I do feel that for some of you, you may need to express what you feel internally. You may need to confide in someone. You may need some counseling. But this could also be that you have been thinking for such a long time for a particular change or for a particular course of action. And now it feels like you may want to initiate, or you may want to start something instead of just waiting. Or maybe this could be like you have all of these ideas and suddenly you get a moment of pure clarity. You get this insight. It could be an intuitive insight. It could be an epiphany moment, and you may be having a few moments of pure clarity, an intuitive hit, or an epiphany. For some of you, I do feel that there's something with water around you. Maybe something with water breaks and you thought you repaired it, but you may need to address it again. You may be buying an aquarium. You may be having a lot of pictures with waters, or some sort of a water feature in your home, or maybe even in the place of work. I do feel that for some of you, I keep even getting images of you like maybe walking or like taking a walk, a stroll in a place where there's a lot of water around you. You could be given all of a sudden the honor or the respect that goes with a certain responsibility or with a certain title. You may be given in some way something that you thought you lost in terms of the respect or the honor or something symbolic. There is something about sorting out of a situation that didn't feel right to you, or it didn't feel just to you, and that could involve a few people, and that could happen in different ways and in different forms. But in some ways, in the next upcoming months, because it's not going to happen right away in June for all of you Cancerians, it may be happening for different Cancerian at different months, but there's going to be a situation that justice and fairness will be restored And so you're going to have your fair share of justice, reestablishing justice in a situation that didn't feel fair or just to you. I also keep getting images of some of you trying maybe on new wardrobe, changing your style. This could also be like a wardrobe or like a dress to go with a specific event, or for the purpose of going to a specific event. The next card that you have is the Eight of Cups. To me, it means walking away from addiction or walking away from a negative energy, a negative situation, due to your newly found courage toward a new idea or a new life or a new endeavor. I feel that for some of you, you are walking away, and it does feel like initially the month it won't feel like that, but maybe towards the end of the month you are going to feel like your ideas are completely transformed, your belief system is completely transformed, and you are now walking toward a new way of approaching life, a new way of eating, a new way of communicating, a new way of doing things. This may also be the transformation of a relationship. And for some of you, you may just walk away from someone with whom you have some kind of relationship. For some of you, not for all of you, there's some sort of a walking away from someone who in some ways appears to be a little bit bringing negativity in your life. I do see traveling for some of you. You may be having a lot of fun. You could be connecting with people that you are going to meet in one of your travels. And for some of you, I keep also hearing that you are going to find love in faraway places. Or I also keep getting a certain sense of passion with return in your life. And when I mean passion, I don't mean it in the sense of a love and sexual attraction. I just mean passion for life, the zeal for life, the pleasure of being alive and enjoying everything. There's going to be a comeback of all of these feelings. Some of you are finishing one chapter and now you are getting ready to turn the chapter over. You are getting ready for a new beginning. For some of you, they are telling me about your work or your career is growing or is expanding. So for some of you, it will be a moment, it will be you understanding and realizing that you are accomplished in this way, and now you may want to try new things or expand in some way through your work and through your career. For other ones, I keep getting a sense of focusing on maybe 401k, focusing on future plans. What are you going to do in your old age? Money, saving money, making plans and arrangements for the future. If you are a grandparent, I do feel that you are going to be in situations, gatherings, and you are going to feel very blessed, surrounded by grandkids, nieces, nephews. There could also be an announcement about a pregnancy or a child around you, not necessarily yours, but around you. And there could also be some sort of an invitation to celebrate something. There could be some sort of a graduation or anniversary coming up for some of you Cancerians. You're going to feel in some ways, if you didn't feel in charge or in control, little by little is going to feel like you are regaining a certain sense of control, and you're going to feel like a situation, or even you internally, now you are starting to feel more grounded, more settled. I hope that this made sense to you. Leave me a comment down here below. If you'd like to know more, click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos where I'm doing a whole new reading for you. Contact me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website amalightworker.com. Stay tuned because in mid-month I will be doing a live Akashic reading for you for each and every sign of the zodiac. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you again next time. Bye-bye.